Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. We are getting so much done. In the first part of this video, I'm going to decorate the porch for fall, and it is a total transformation. And then the second part of this video is going to be more deep cleaning and tidying up the house. This video is also sponsored by Skillshare. Last time I talked with you guys about Skillshare, y'all seem to love it. And so in just a minute, I'm gonna share with you another class that I have been taking recently that has been a huge game changer in my mom productivity game. I must be nesting. I didn't realize it could happen this soon, but for the last 2 days, I have had this intense urge to clean all the things and organize everything and just get things set up. But I'm sure you guys don't mind because it makes for some pretty great cleaning video content. When we moved into this house, the door was already painted red, and I'll be honest, it was not one of our favorite things. We're really into neutrals. We just like things to look classy and simple, and so it was on our to-do list from the beginning to paint our door a different color, and we decided to go with black because the shutters on this house are black. The bricks and the siding is just a light color, and we thought a black door would just look really classy. And it's kind of interesting, I was on Instagram the day that I painted this door, and I was just kind of updating you guys there and taking you along on the journey. And somebody messaged me and said that they had a realtor friend who told them that black doors up the value of your house by thousands of dollars. And I told this to Andrew, and he thought it was a little far-fetched, but he Googled it and it's actually true. So the first thing that I am doing is just wiping down the door, making sure it is clean, free of bugs and dust and dirt. And then I'm running a little bit of sandpaper over the top just to kind of rough up the surface. So as I mentioned earlier in this video is sponsored by Skillshare. You guys have actually heard me talk about Skillshare before, but I'm talking about it again because I absolutely love it. So what is Skillshare? Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes where you can explore new skills and deepen existing passions. Obviously, you guys know I'm a mom. I became a mom 4 years ago, but what you might not know is that when I first became a mom, I lost myself. My new normal completely changed, and my main focus became my baby. What I really craved was something that was my own. And so for me, I discovered YouTube, and I would do it on the side as a way to do something for myself. And so that's what I love about Skillshare, is that it really allows you to explore your creativity. And if you're a stay-at-home mom or even a working mom and you just want something that is your own, then I highly recommend Skillshare. There's all kinds of classes and topics to choose from. Class topics include photography, illustrations, writing. There are also classes on film and YouTubing, so if you've ever wanted to start a YouTube channel, then you can learn how to do this on Skillshare. One class that I've been particularly loving is a productivity masterclass. It's on principles and tools to help boost your productivity. The teacher is Allie. He's also a productivity nerd, and so he has been studying this topic for years and years, and he has compiled some of his best tools and tips, and he is sharing them with us through this masterclass, and I'm loving every bit. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, which means that there are no ads, and they are constantly launching new premium content. Also, it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. And I do have something pretty cool for you guys. For the first 1,000 people who click my link in the description box below, you will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership with Skillshare. Taping around these window panes was probably the most tedious and time consuming of the whole project. And when I peeled the tape off the door, it actually didn't come off as cleanly as I had hoped to, and I had to go back and scrape it with a razor blade. One of my friends, Emily, she has a YouTube channel called Mama from Scratch, and she does all kinds of DIYs and home projects. She told me that there's this paint-on version of tape like this, and she said you paint it on, let it dry, and then you go ahead and paint whatever project you have.
and then it peels right off. So next time I have to do this, or if I go to paint my door again, I'm definitely gonna check that stuff out. The paint and color that I'm using today is Valspar Exterior in Satin, and the color is Tricorn Black. The red kept showing through when I was painting on this first coat, so then I let it dry and I went back and did a second coat of the black, and that was all it took.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No,
And so this was the moment when I peeled the tape off and it did not come off as cleanly as I had hoped, but I just went in with a razor blade and scraped the paint off of the window and did the best that I could. After I removed the tape, there were still some spots where the red showed through. So I actually took a art paintbrush out of Emmy's little craft bucket and I touched up those spots with the little paintbrush. Bye bye red door. I am not sad to see you go, but I am so excited with how the black door turned out. Moving on to actually decorating the porch. I envisioned a black bench here, but we couldn't find one that was in stock anywhere, and I didn't have a chance to order any online. So I borrowed this bench from my parents' house. They had it sitting next to their pool, but since filming this video, I actually ordered a new bench to put here permanently so I could give this bench back to my parents, and I will have the bench that we ordered linked in the description box below. This galvanized bucket is from Michael's, and then I got these mums from Walmart. They have them at Lowe's, they have them at your grocery stores. For a couple years now, I've dreamed of having a buffalo check mat at my front door, and this was the year I finally did it, and I got this little mat from Hobby Lobby. And then I already had this welcome mat that I'm laying on top. I could probably stand to get a new one, but this came from Walmart. It was super inexpensive. I've also seen them at Target. And then for this corner, this little bucket is from the dollar store actually, and I'm just setting another mum inside along with another pumpkin that I got from Walmart.
Every day, 24/7,
This wreath I hung up here first. I thought I would really like this, and then I stood back and it just looked a little bit too wintry, so I think I'm gonna save this for when I decorate for Christmas. But this wreath came from Joann's.
how did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I said I'm alright.
This pillow is from Lowe's, and then I just picked up some pumpkins from Walmart. And I got this little pumpkin patch and hayrides sign from Michael's. In this spot, I wanted some height, so I added this little side table that's pretty worn and beat up, but I kind of liked that. This little side table came from Walmart, and then it was just painted white. Here is what the front porch looked like without the side table and with the white wreath. And then here is the new wreath that I added. And I got this wreath from Target from the Magnolia line, and I really like how it turned out for fall. All right, this is the next day and I'm moving on to doing some chores around the house. I wanted to wash all of our sheets. I told you guys I just had this urge to clean everything. So I'm starting by stripping our bed, and then I'll move upstairs and strip the kids' beds as well. One of the things that is on my nesting to-do list is to go through Emmy's dresser and pull out all of the clothes that are too small for her and just reorganize it. The owl diffuser that Oakley is playing with in the upper part of the screen, I'll show you a close-up in just a second. You can actually get it in a starter kit now with Young Living. It comes with 5 Kid Sense oils. There's an oil that helps support sleep, another for sniffles, tummy, owies, and then focus. And you can now get started with Young Living by getting this Little Oilers starter kit. I'm so excited about it. And you can find the link to the starter kit down in the description box below. I know I keep talking about redoing Emmy's bedroom, and I do hope to get to that very soon. I'm just waiting for a few things that I have already picked out and have my mind set on to come back in stock. This dresser is the Hemna's dresser from IKEA, and these drawer dividers are also from IKEA. Oakley is sleeping in his pack and play because he's learned how to crawl out of his crib. His bedroom is another thing that I want to redo, and when I do, I'm going to put him in a toddler bed. And the detergent that I'm using to wash the sheets is my Thieves laundry detergent. And the last thing that I'm going to tackle today is actually quite a huge project, but I'm going to clean out the back of our car. I couldn't believe how many bagfuls of trash and just stuff I pulled out of this car. My cars never used to look like this. Even when I just had Emmy, I kept the car pretty clean, and then once we welcomed that second kid, it was game over, and our car does not stay clean for very long.
Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all this.
I've been wanting to wash the kids' car seats for a while. They stink to high heaven. There's so much food and who knows what else stuck in these car seats. This is another one of those things that's not a quick project. It takes a while to take the car seats apart and then wash them. And then when I went to put this car seat back together, I actually did not remember how to do it at all. And I had to literally Google a video and watch that to figure out how to put this car seat back together again. This seat cover is actually meant to use with animals to protect your car seat cover if you're gonna, travel with your animals, but it works great for kids too. We just had to cut a few slits so we could pull the seatbelt buckles through. I started by vacuuming this and then realized that it was just too dirty, so I went ahead and took it out and I'm gonna wash it in the washing machine. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it gave you lots of motivation and inspiration to either decorate your front porch or paint your front door or clean your house. Maybe bust out the kids' car seats and clean those too. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you have not done so already. You can also follow us on Instagram at Allie_Gooch. I also have a wellness Instagram account at simplyessentials_Allie, where I share all kinds of things talking wellness, non-toxic living. I share tons of DIYs, and I would love for you guys to hang out with me over there. And don't forget to check out Skillshare. For the first 1,000 people who click my link in the description box below, you will get 2 months of premium access to Skillshare, and I think you guys are gonna love it. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.